Yeah, so we make monitor recorders, and now we do streaming from those recorders to a live production switch in the cloud, as well as we do camera to cloud from all these amazing Japanese cameras. We have HDR monitors that go up to 2,000 nits, which gives you 12 stops of monitoring from the sensors of the cameras.
What's new at NAB?
So we've just announced two products, the first one being the Ninja Phone. And the Ninja Phone takes HDMI in from these cool Japanese cameras, big lens, and kind of stepping up from the social media guys just using their phone. They usually step into a camera and maybe get a bit scared. It's a pretty big step for them. So we keep them in the phone by connecting the HDMI out of the camera into the Ninja Phone, which encodes ProRes. We have a USB-C audio input for wireless mic transmission. So we lock the video to audio, send it to the phone, where you can store the ProRes on the phone or decode it to the screen for monitoring. So we get to use the OLED. Amazing, huge development by Apple. I think it's like $10 billion in the screen development, but you get 1600 nits, OLED panel, 2:1 contrast ratio. It's the best screen we've ever seen our footage on. And
well, does the phone use, does your device use the iPhone's or the phone's camera and your storage and monitoring, or do you have a camera on your device too?
No, what we do is we use the Sony, Canon, Panasonic, wonderful big lens cameras. We take the HDMI out, we encode it to ProRes, and then it goes into the phone for monitoring, as well as storage on the phone. And then the phone converts it to H.265 10-bit for storage and streaming if you'd like to stream out. And whatever you're logged into, you can stream directly to while you're monitoring.
Well, that was your first announcement. What's the second?
Second one is called Sundragon. It's a flexible strip rope light, which we actually did for HDR production, because when you're outside in the sun, there's a lot of wonderful shadows and beautiful light, so HDR looks great. At night time, of course, you can see the lights and the dark, so there's lots of dynamic range there. But as soon as the clouds come over or you're in a studio, you light with a panel light. And that floods the scene with light and reduces the brightness range, and brightness range is HDR. So this rope light can be placed anywhere. It's fully waterproof. It's 180 LEDs inside a meter. There's a 5-meter strip light. And so what it does is it gives off up to 2,000 lumens, and from end to end is super accurate, 99% of the sun spectrum all the time, as well as the TLCI, which is the television linear color index for lighting, just to see how much you have to correct for lighting before you transmit to meet all the standards. We're 98% of that. So it's an amazing product. It's IP68 rated, so dust and waterproof. It's $999, and it's been pretty popular at the show.
One of the cool things about NAB is trying to figure out where the future is going.
Yes.
And as a manufacturer, that's something you're obsessed about.
Yes.
What trends are you watching that we need to pay attention to?
Automatic production, automated production. People like to call it AI. I don't like that term, because they're just simple things that we have to do manually that a computer can do for us. So that's why we control our lights, the new Sundragon, from the Ninjas and Shoguns and from the Ninja Phone, to allow the user to set up a one-person operation, multiple cameras. You control everything from one monitor, including the lights, and then you can get the job done, stream it to where you need to from those products, and then you can finish the job faster and not have as many people required on set.
The other hot buzzword here is AI,
Yes.
Artificial intelligence, which
Yes.
is both terrifying people and exciting people.
Yes.
What's your sense of AI? Are you using it in your products, and what's the impact going to be for the next year or two?
Yeah, we are. We actually are embracing AI. As I said, I like to call it automation. I don't think it's artificial intelligence. We know what we want. The customers know what they want. We can speed up those tedious, simple workflows. I mean, editing is a massive task, so we can cut that first edit for you inside our products using an AI engine or a neural network that learns how you like to edit and looks at your footage from previous, and we protect that for you inside our products. So it's not like what you do gets used by everyone else. I think that's what a lot of people are worried about. It's like Napster, you know? The music seemed free, but eventually we got to the right place where the artists were actually getting paid for what they do. So keeping it inside the automation, inside the customer's world, is what we're all about. And really it's, as I said, all the tedious, long, laborious tasks that you need to get a production finished can be automated. And you need to deal with the customer, reduce the number of people on set, and automate most of the process.
Well, it sounds like you're using AI to assist us rather than replace us.
Yes, correct. That's right. And so you can get more jobs done faster and then go out and find more work, or maybe spend time with the family.
Jeromy, for people that have not heard of Atomos or have not used your product, what are the important points they should remember?
Well, it's a one-touch operating system. It's built like a phone operating system where everything that you need to shoot really well, to see the image from these great cameras and multiple cameras all together, is all there for you in one place. So it's a very simple operating system. We try to get the creative people to not worry about the technology. We do that for you. We team them up with the wonderful Japanese camera makers with all their lens technology and sensor technology to get the best images, you know, a pretty big upgrade from the phone world. And then we work with Apple and Adobe to get it into computer world so that that world is really simple and easy for you as well.